All right. 1991 arcade games now. Top 10. I may get some games off by like the previous year or the year after, but I'll be close enough because I'm trying to do this off the top of my head just to make things more interesting. I don't want to just look at a list and I don't know. We'll see what pops up. This is very random. So 1991, still one of my favorite years. Arcade's still going strong, making they're coming out with amazing, innovative games, unique stuff. The beat 'em ups and the fighting games are getting popular. There's still some amazing shooters, amazing action platformers, and run and guns being made. So all my favorite genres are still being covered quite well. The industry hasn't changed too much yet to where I was becoming not less and less interested. That wasn't happening yet. 91, great year, one of my favorites for sure. Um, so let's see. What do we start off with? How about Zezex or Zexus by Konami? This is such a good shooter from them. Really glad I discovered it. Unique level design, very very cool. Just check it out. If you love your Konami shooters like I do, or like classic shooters in general, that's one to check out. The same goes for Metal Black by Taito. Um, I like the parallax scrolling in it. Looks really cool. Another really good one. So 91 coming out with some great horizontal shooters. And another one I'm thinking of is Cotton by Success. That's another one. So right off the bat, yeah, the uh, the horizontal shooters are doing really good here on my list. Um, so yeah, Cotton, Zexus, not Zexies, not. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Um, it's but and Metal Black. Okay. Now what else? And I did check real quick. TMNT, the original game was released in 91. So, and Gradius 3 was 89. Um, anyway, um, what else? 91, 91. Um, let's see. I don't want to put all shooters in here, of course. Of course, the original Street Fighter came out in 91, the original one, but the better one came out later. Um, well, I like Super Street Fighter too. That's my favorite version of that. Um, I mean, we could put Street Fighter in there anyway. I do love Street Fighter. Um, Iconic game, right? And I liked that more than Mortal Kombat. I liked I liked other fighting games too. There were a lot. Fatal Fury and was around then. That came out like 90, 91. The original one. It wasn't as good as. I still liked it. It wasn't as good as Street Fighter, but it was still fine. And fighting games were, you know, not exactly perfected yet, but I still like those old kind of fighting games quite a bit. They're just fun, mindless fun. um, let's see. I was gonna say Trog by Bally Midway, but that was 1990. That should have went on my 90 list. Um, good little like good. If I can't come up with many others right now, that's a good game. Trog. It's like kind of like a Pac-Man style, maze arcade maze style game, but it's super fun. A lot of levels too. Um, there was this game by I think it was SNK or maybe Alpha Denshi called Crossed Swords. I'm trying to remember what that was all about. I can't really describe it right now. But that's one that was made around that time, like 90 91. Um, and what was the other one? Like Super Spy or Sly Spy or something like that from SN. I think it was SNK. I just can't recall like the specifics of what the game is, but I remember liking both of those. That doesn't really help my list though. But let's see. Um, let's see. I'm drawing a blank here for 91 after the first three, after the first couple ones, the shooter ones. Um, let's see. Was Thunder Dragon 2 by was it NMK? That's a good overhead shooter. Thunder Dragon 2. I think Thunder Dragon 1 was 90. So Thunder Dragon 2 was either 91 or 92. Could have been 92. But I'm thinking 91 on that. Good game. Um, Let me see. And I hate drawing blanks here, but I'm doing this randomly, just off the top of my head. Um, let's see. I wanted to definitely want to do a couple more. Um, there's so many good arcade games from each one of these years, 80s through early to mid 90s. Um, let's see. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, that didn't come out yet. Not the arcade. I think the arcade version came out in '92. I kind of like that. That one was it's hard. You're, I remember pumping a lot of it. You have to like. Well, put a bunch of quarters in there to just to see all the game. Um, but that's cheating. I kind of like to just try to beat it and not without putting too many quarters in. I don't like doing that. Um, but yeah, that's I think that's 92. So that shouldn't even be in here, but I'm gonna recommend it anyway since I'm drawing a blank on 91. Um, let's see. We got um, Gun Force by Irem. Good. It's a good run and gun shooter platformer. Very cool. The original one. I think that one's better than the second one that came like 94 or so. I like Gun Force a lot. Um, let's see. When did RoboCop 2 come out? Both of those arcade games are great. The first one's my favorite. Second one I remember still being really good too. Um, that was probably, I don't know, was it 92, 93, 94? Don't know. But still a really good game. I think the arcade Batman came out in 91 too, the Atari one. Um, and there was also an Atari game called Thunder Jaws. I don't remember it too well, though. I don't remember it as well enough to maybe recommend it. Um, oh, Strike Force Williams. Yeah, Strike Force. Like Defender style game, but updated. Um, I remember enjoying that one quite a bit because, of course, I mean, I do love the Defender and the Stargate games. So I definitely loved me some Strike. So I think it's called Strike Force by Williams. And let's see. Um, Trying to name some more here. Um, I'm not sure when Golden Axe 2 came out. That's a really good beat 'em up. Because I think Golden Axe was late 80s, right? That was like, maybe that was way back, that was as far back as 87, maybe. And Golden Axe 2, probably like 89, 90? Something like that. Um, yeah, this is definitely I think my most randomized list since we're supposed to be doing 91. Um, but I mean, these are all around the same time, and they're really good games. Highly recommend all of them. All of the games that I've mentioned in the video. Um, and I want to do um, I want to do 83, 84, and 85 too. I haven't done those years. And I want to do, of course, 92 and 93. And we'll see about some of the others as well. Um, one more game I wanted to mention, Joe and Mac. I believe that's definitely 91. The original Joe and Mac from Data East. Really fun game. Very entertaining game. Yeah, definitely that one. And that will end my list for this one. Top 10 games of 91 that I can recall off the top of my head. Really liking. And a lot of these are games from a year or so prior, or maybe a year afterwards, but they're still making the list because they're great. They're great games. I wanted to mention them. That's what came up in my head. So, thanks for watching, and let me know what your favorite arcade games were in 91 and the other years from my other videos. I'll be back with another video real soon.